Yeah, and we've been sitting here enjoying the Loosen Up.
Well, we were dancing just as good as we walked.
And I got to tell you, most of those jokes ain't going on the air, so no.
Yeah, it's too bad they never used that with Next Flags.
Yeah, or Sunsweet Prunes. I mean, what a natural.
Yeah, well, that's a good lead-up for our next song, too.
Should we identify our first entrant in the cowbell contest?
Yeah.
Because I got to tell you, I'm impressed. Diane, a resident of Bloomington and regular WIUX listener, called in only 32 minutes into our contest and identified 8 of the 10. So we've got that as her entry right now. That is the benchmark, but
can she call back?
She absolutely can, yes. Diane is welcome to identify the 2 remaining songs that she doesn't have. I also want to point out she got all the hard ones, so that's kind of embarrassing. And,
so I think victory is
thank you for warning
reach,
me. Thank you for warning me not to make that too hard.
We can, the great thing about these CD machines is we can speed them up. So we can play these 10 clips in about 3 seconds.
3 seconds, hey, there you go. And that may be what happens when we get into a battle for 2nd and 3rd place. That's, at any rate, Diane, congratulations. I got to tell you, we are really impressed by that because there were a couple of songs in that list that I say they're not too hard, but if you don't know your music, they're not going to jump right out there at you.
Right.
So we're pretty impressed, and I got very little doubt she's going to end up with 10 out of 10 before too long. So.
I wanted to say the Tighten Up, Loosen Up set, I forgot to play that last year for Bruce. So we got that in this year, and some more special sets coming up tonight, but I'll tell you, we're getting a lot of requests.
We are.
A lot of them, and it's going to be challenging now.
And we're talking so much, we're not going to get them in. So
we better get to work. This next song is for Chris, who's out there on the West Coast, and I didn't recognize this title at first.
And A Kiss of the Hand to Chris.
But I'm glad we found it.
I bet. I'm not sure I buy that.
I think you're making it up. You don't think Wikipedia made it up?
All I can say is prove me wrong. You know what I'm going to tell you guys? Until I see different, I support Brian. Right next to Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Just think of all the great Hoosier artists we've had. We've got Mr. Mellencamp from Seymour. And right
Joanne Worley.
We can't forget James.
Great Hoosier.
There's James Dean.
Yeah.
And John Hyatt, who's just an incomparable songwriter.
Spanky McFarlane.
Spanky.
Yeah.
And Gary gave us that guy, Domingo.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Sam.
The Sham.
Sam the Sham.
Yes.
We really, the request actually was for, I wrote you a letter.
But I couldn't spell. But we didn't have that.
No, I guess not.
And I'm sure glad we've got pop shields on the microphones too.
So this next one is for Rich, I'll say.
Okay.
Because I got it queued up already.
You're not telling me ahead of time what they are, so all I can do is either shake my head, which doesn't do much good on the radio, or
if I start it, would you recognize it?
I can say yes.
Okay, if I start it, would you recognize it?
Probably.
Let's see.
Yeah, I recognize it.
What is it? Sorry, man, I blew that one. The song ended before I was ready.
For Rich.
For Rich.
Is it the same Rich I'm thinking of?
It is.
Good. Rich joined us this afternoon, and we're glad he did. We're glad anybody joins us that wants to, as long as they had something to do with the radio station. We don't want stragglers.
Or if they bring alcohol.
Or they can bring alcohol or any kind of entertaining devices, 812-855, I'm gonna bail out of that one. 812-855 WIUX is the phone number to call if you have a request that you would like to hear. WIUS request at gmail.com. If you want to email us with a request, at WIUS 620. If you tweet, that'll reach us, and we like to be reached. So
they have that Twitter
address. We got the Twitter address finally.
Right.
And we're taking requests tonight because this is the All Request Saturday night show of the WIUS Alumni taking over WIUX for the weekend. And we're trying to give away a genuine cowbell. I want to make sure everyone understands this is the real thing. This is not a cheap, dime store cowbell.
And it's a real striker too.
And a real striker, yeah.
Not just a
Also,
ruler.
yeah, it's also suitable for self-defense against small attackers. And along with that, as first prize, we have a Durham Bulls T-shirt in Duke Blue, which since I worked there, I find that impressive. If you're an IU person, entirely an IU person, it might not impress you nearly as much, but it's still a really nice T-shirt.
Okay. And let's don't forget that Susan Sarandon wore it.
She did, yeah. So it has her DNA on it. And we have second and third prizes, or actually co-second prizes, I guess, since they're the same thing. Really nice, and I might add tasteful, more cowbell T-shirts. So, this is a professionally done thing. This isn't just something that we knock together with a magic marker and a DVD T-shirt. This is the real thing. So, I'm not sure whether they're made in America or not, but then I'm not running for president, so who cares? And where were we? Oh yes, the contest consists of snippets of 10 famous and really good cowbell songs edited together. And if you can identify all 10 of them, I can promise you're going to be the winner. Identify as many as you can, and later on in the evening, email us or call us with your list of answers. If you want to call now, if you've got 5, 6 of them, you might be good for one of the prizes right now. So call us. If you come up and identify a couple more of them later, call us. We'll add them to the list. We're not being diabolical like this. We want someone to win. We want it to be you. So here is the montage of the cowbells.
Well, first we got to play the tune.
We have to do what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
this one's on you.
That's mine. So we play cowbell songs during the course of the thing, and some of them may or may not be in the montage, but probably most of them are. So
probably hear the montage right after the song.
It could happen that way, yeah.
Here we go.
You might want to mention.
I thought we were always going to do the tune first.
You might want to mention
Run around
like
your candle
Cowbell's collection here, because the shirts are made in Honduras, Thailand.
And you know she'd rather be
with me.
oh my lucky guy.
China.
Yeah, so I managed to get up on the Arctic Circle, and people who heard the radio.
I really like the way that song title fit with that jingle, don't you?
What do you mean, 40 years filled with love but can't get no satisfaction?
Right.
Yeah,
I thought that was perfect.
well, it's,
Yeah, Sharon,
a common story these days.
Sharon over there in Liberty, thanks so much for sending that in.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go on now, and here's our friend Flash to introduce the next song.
Hey, 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 it's Flash, and I'd like to dedicate a song to my girlfriend from kindergarten, Janice Louise. This is from me, little Terri Vicky, and saying this is what everybody says when they look at you.
I'm holding you so tight. You know you couldn't have been a raise up your feet. You know you couldn't have been a blue. The way you sound so sweet. You know you couldn't have been a perfect.
We actually have some business stuff here. So I've delegated him to be my Nebraska correspondent. Big 12, yeah, he says he's got some good dirt on the history.
Linda and I had class together here. When I was in the region, we got together, my wife and Linda